Alrighty, we are loading up here. Checking to make sure the connection is okay. Come on, where's that excellent connection? Let's refresh the page again. There we go. And we can put that here. Alright, I think we are good to go. Let me just type this just to make sure I got the right one. Yeah, it's looking good. There we go. All right. How the crap could I get out of this option? There we go. Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow moos. Hope you're doing good, hope you're healthy and safe. We are back after beating Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. It was pretty awesome. It was very fun. It was a wonderful journey, and apparently after I continued, I unlocked a secret quest that happens after you beat the game that takes you to Rayquaza, which is awesome because I was gonna catch all the legendaries. So right now we're basically where we need to be so that we can unlock the Regis, and I'm super excited to listen to the music again because I love that music so much, and the remake so far has been fantastic. So we're gonna basically be doing that and see how far we can go in the next 2 hours. We're gonna catch the Regis and then continue and see how far we can make it with the quest. Unless the Regis, you know, give me a lot of issues. But yeah, and we're also playing with the controller, because why not? Woo! It's actually pretty fun. So we're gonna be surfing down and make our way to the Cave of Wonders. It is weird how the controller doesn't get registered when I tried playing Twilight Princess with it, but somehow this one actually just immediately works. Now over here we would get a braille text saying that we should, you know, dig up or dive up. But some of these things I do remember still from the main game. I've played this game so much. Oh, the music. The music is so good. Oh yeah, there is one thing I need to remember. How do I run? And over here we would have to use dig. Let me see. I replaced Earthquake temporarily. Oh boy, this music brings back so many memories! Exciting memories. Relicanth first, Wailord last, Earthquake. Yeah. The Cave of Wonder has been opened. And we're done. Now we're gonna unlock the Reggies. I usually like going to Reggie Rock first, and then Reggie Steel, and then Reggie Ice or Reg Ice. It's always a funny name to try pronouncing because it only has one I, and usually you say Reggie, but that one you just go with Reg Ice, I think. I need to check the control for running. What is the running control? Oh, it's X. That's not right. Oh wait, I think it's B. What the hell? What control do I have this under? There is something different in my order here. Huh. Weird. I'll find out. Woo! Alright, now we're gonna dive out of here and go straight to the desert. Woo! I love this. Everything about this remake is just amazing. The music, everything. Love it. Oh god, someone's yelling at me. Someone is yelling at me in the chat. Hello. How are you? Ah, damn it, my repel went out. Alright, so I no longer need this Pokemon. How rude! It's not letting me escape. I'm good. Oh wow, I still can't escape. I am level 30, mind you. I guess I'm gonna have to attack. This underleveled Pokemon doesn't want to leave me alone. I'm gonna have to kick its ass. How can you forget my voice? All my footage is on my YouTube channel. If you miss it, you can just go on my YouTube. Oh right, I forgot. You don't like watching previous streams because you don't get interactions. Mm-hmm. Oh no, yeah, I'm joking back. You know how I am. Someone jokes, I joke back. You do, you have forgotten. Unacceptable. Well, I destroyed the Tentacool. Alright, we're gonna have to go now. Alright, we're gonna fly to Mauville. Wait, no, not Mauville. I gotta go to Lava Ridge. Yeah, Lava Ridge is easier. I can just jump down and then make it to the desert. Get my Pokemon back. Woo. If only that actually worked with somebody else. That don't work here. Oh, it is X. Then why the hell? Oh. Interesting. Oh yeah, I'm good. Happy to be streaming whenever I want. Yeah, pretty much. Well, whenever the schedule permits it. Okay, now where the crap is my speed button? No, that's not speed. Is this speed? No, that's not speed either. Huh. Guess my run button is somewhere else. Interesting. Woo! Oh wait, I need to get items. I think 30 Ultra Balls should be fine. Woo! Yeah, I kind of figured it was something like that that suddenly had you sleeping early. So I figured. Either that or life stuff. Because, you know, life happens. Oh, that's great! Hope you're enjoying it. Ah, the Cave of Wonders has been opened. Alright, now this, from what I remember, we gotta go down twice and twice to the right. I need to dismount this thing. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then use dig. I mean, strength. I knew it. I feel like I... Okay, I do need to change something in the controls. B is supposed to be B. There we go. Now it should work. There. There we go. Ah, nice. Hope that goes well. I gotta teach someone strength. Temporarily. There we go. Neat. Of course, that's you know, that's the way of life. There's always a but. Now for this Pokemon, I'm gonna put Gardevoir first so I can put it to sleep. Hopefully Gardevoir doesn't kill it, because that would be bad, because they're level 40. Oh, this might be a bad idea. Yeah, pretty much. That's something I've been doing since the end of last year to sort of get myself, you know, in the rhythm of sleeping early, waking up early, because when I get a job, that's how it's gonna be, you know. So yeah, that sucks. It sucks. Before I used to wake up whenever I wanted. Wake up at freaking 2 p.m. every day. Sleep late. Nope, now I wake up at 6:40 a.m. But when I get a job, I'll be waking up at 5:30 or 5:45 a.m. No, I don't. There's some stuff that came up that I gotta take care of before I go get a job. But, you know, I'm making preparations for that way I'm used to all of it. I'm used to waking up early, so that way I don't have to make that transition when I do get a job. Remake. Oh, let's enjoy this remake music. Neat. I hope I don't kill it. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill it. Ooh. Oh no, it definitely is not easy. The last 2 years, whenever I did get the chance to look, it was fucking horrible. I like the remake. I need to hit it with something that it's not gonna kill it. I'll do this first and then put it to sleep. Nice! The remake is not that bad, I like it. It's my favorite legendary Pokemon song from Pokemon Ruby. I'm gonna hit it with a normal type move. Let's see if it doesn't kill it. Wow. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll keep using this. That way I don't accidentally kill it. I'll keep hitting it with this. My Pokemon is too strong for this. There you go. Eventually we'll get it low enough. Rude. I can't use that against you. Oh boy. Do I need to hit you with Relicanth? Gotta get it in the red health bar. Oh no, it's gonna increase its defense. That's not gonna help me. Oh, nice. That wasn't that bad. Again. So close to getting the red HP. And then we can catch it. Oh god, and put it to sleep. I need to heal. I sense an earthquake. No, not much. Not compared to the usual. Because when I was streaming this game on my brother's PC, there were random moments where it would have like a small stutter, but same thing here. No, not much. Barely noticeable. From what I've been told and from what I've seen looking back into the footage. Oh god, he keeps boosting his defense. I'm never gonna get it down. Eventually I'll get there. I can't kill it. I'm too strong. There you go. Okay, a little bit more. Yep. There's still only one game that I want to play that I may not be able to, but I have to do a stream test. But even through the recording test, it was already doing... It was good, but... GTA 5 in general is one of those games where the most important thing that you always do is you drive. You drive around everywhere. Like, that's what you do. So that's a big part of the game. And during the driving, when some cars are fast, it would have a clear stutter. So it would get stuck. Boop, boop, boop. So that, depending on how it behaves during the first stream test that I will do, it may or may not be a game that I can't stream. But in case I can't, I can go back to San Andreas and then play GTA 4, because those I can for sure have no problem with them. So I have a backup plan, but I'll probably test that out next week or something. Alright, it's time to put this Pokemon to sleep and try catching it. But I can poke it one more time, unless it's critical hit. I can, the smallest bit of HP. There we go. I can even go again, but that's crazy. Alright, now we're gonna Hypnosis, and then we're gonna try catching it. I cannot get the HP lower than this. Gardevoir! I'm gonna need your services. I love this song. Hopefully. Alright, it is now napping time. Good. Let's see it stays, asleep for a good couple of tries. Alright. I got 26 Ultra Balls. Hopefully it's enough. Oh my god! First try! Woo! Yeah! 1 down, 2 to go. Neat! Watch me miss the other one just because you said that. I'm gonna miss the other one now. Alright, let's get out of here. I can finally run. Alright, next up, Reggie Steel. Now Reggie Steel, I can hit with steel attacks and it's not going to do much, or I can hit it with rock attacks to get it low enough as well. So I'll probably use Aggron again. Alright, all the way to Fortree City, where my favorite city song is. It's so relaxing and cute and happy. It's so cute. Do 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 do. Gotta heal first though. Do 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 do. I'm excited. After I finish this little quest, the game is gonna be officially over. But we'll beat the Elite Four one more time before we do that. And then we can basically get started with Pokemon Sun, because I think I downloaded Pokemon Sun, which is the next generation after this game that came out. And I've never played Pokemon Sun before, just like Pokemon X and Y. It's gonna be pretty fun. I'm excited about it. But just listen to how cute and relaxing this music is. It's so happy. I love it. Hey, it's Jingly. Long time indeed. Oh god, I got stuck here. Okay, I gotta use Repel. Hope you've been good. Yeah, I don't do morning streams that often anymore because timing of things. If I'm lucky, I can do like a stream around noon. But even that has gotten trickier now. Nope, I'm never doing ASMR. Also, my name is not Ninja, Jesus Christ. There is everything indicating the new name. You have forgotten so much, my friend. Yeah, time difference sucks ass. I feel like most of my fans are European time zones, like holy crap. Or most of them are Yu-Gi-Oh fans, so they're never there anymore when I stream other games, which is fine. I started off with Dark Souls, I'm gonna go back to Dark Souls. Fuck yeah. What was I doing again? No, you can fight Jingli. Or the bot. Oh yeah, right, that's what I was gonna do. Where is the repel? See, the bot is ready to go. The bot has been challenged many, many times. Alright, so now we gotta make our way to the second Reggie cave. I'm gonna make it quick through this area. Indeed, it has been very long. Yeah, some areas are gonna have a small little stutter, but you know, rain side effects. Making my way fast through this. Running. Source Revealing Light, the MVP card of every mod so far, because that card has fucking... I cannot say there's more MVP card than Source Revealing Light. It has been the reason, the most impactful reason why I was able to beat those mods. Because without that card, I would have lost more. Because it helps stall for when I get the cards I need to win, and then ta-da! Cave of Wonders number 2. I gotta stand in the middle. I think this is the middle. And use Fly. Activate my trap card. Banned. I still love that trap card. Reggie Steel! Alright. Now that I've been jinxed, I'm not catching Reggie Steel on the first try. Do I have Aggron first? I do. Okay. Second Reggie, here we go. I love this song. Oh no, no, I think you heard that perfectly fine. I think this one would work. Oh yeah, right, I would miss. I'm gonna have to use Strength. Or Rock Slide. Nice. Same with Regirock. We're gonna have to spam Strength until the HP goes low. Oh god, everything went up. That's not good for me. Oh god. Oh nice, not bad damage. Keep going. It is fun playing Pokemon with a controller. Activate my trap card, you are banned. Nice, close to halfway. Yes! Oh no, no, no. If you do get banned, there won't be an again. You're never coming back. That's the best part. Ooh. Speed fell. Attack rose, defense rose. We're close to the red. Forbidden? No. Well, coming back is forbidden? Yes. So we better make sure you don't get banned. Never come back. Alright, I can do one more and then it should be good. I hope I don't kill it with a critical hit. That would be bad. Hopefully not. Hello! How are you? Oh god, I hope I don't kill it. Oh, don't kill it! Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Let's put it to sleep. It's going great. I mean, I'm not supposed to be cute. If you watch my stream expecting me to be cute, you're gonna get something else. So I don't give a shit about that comment. But yes, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We're gonna put a Pokemon to sleep. But yeah, I love this game. It's awesome. It's my favorite Pokemon game. I played it so much. And now it's my first time playing the remake version of it because I was like, you know what, why not? And I love it. I love the look, I love the changes, the music. It still feels just like Pokemon Ruby. Alright, you're gonna go nap now. Alright, let's see if we can catch it. First try again, that would be hilarious. I can't get it lower than this. Ultra Ball. Go. I know you pretend to not understand. You think I don't know? That's why I always bring up the ban conversation. Because I know you do it on purpose. And on a day that I don't have patience for bullshit, I will kick your ass. Yeah, Reggie Steel is giving me much more of a fight. Let me read this. Neat! Nice! Glad you've been enjoying them. Ooh! Almost. Yeah, I'm pretty much currently on a little Forbidden Memories break. A small vacation. I know you do! But you pretend not to, like you said, and I know you do. Catch him! Aw. But yeah, but the other part is for the mod that I'm busy with right now, Alpha Mod. We're at that point where we have to farm for monsters, because officially we cannot continue until we farm. So that part is very tedious. And when you play Forbidden Memories a lot, for the last couple of months because you had nothing else to play. Yeah, if you have something else you want to play that you're able to play, you go for it. So I'm like on a little small vacation. I love Pokemon. So much. I would say the first video game I've ever played was Pokemon Yellow on a small Game Boy. Pokemon Yellow and then Blue. And then PC-wise, I think the first game I played was Grand Theft Auto Vice City or Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And then I got Pokemon Ruby. Before that, I played all my Pokemon games pretty much on the Game Boy Advance. Well, Reggie Steel, you definitely giving me a bit of a fight here. Come on. Yeah, I woke up a while ago. You see how easier it is when you put a Pokemon to sleep? Oh? Alright, I'm gonna put it back to sleep. It is funny when that happens. Because you have a much higher chance of catching a Pokemon if it's asleep or frozen solid. Let me put it back to sleep. Nap time! I've tested you long enough. Oh yeah, Game Boy Color too was also fun. I loved seeing color, it was all pretty. Right, snoring, let's try again. Just remembered I have 13 Ultra Balls left. I gotta make it count. See how easy it is with hypnosis? And red health? Red HP, the smallest HP left. Wonderful. So this was the, I guess, first try after second hypnosis usage. Neat! So now we have Regis left. That one's gonna be fun. The best part about Regis is its sound. It has a funny, unique sound that reminds me of a burp. Because when you grow up with a brother, you're not unfamiliar with burps. So yeah, it's funnier than it should be for me. Alright, let's fly. Do 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 do. Gotta go all the way to Dewford. I mean, actually, no I don't. Yeah, Dewford. I just surf up and then to the west and I should find its little private island. Surprised it hasn't melted, you know. Alright, let's heal. Now for Regis, I think I can still use Aggron. I can just spam Strength, because Strength is a very safe attack against Ice, Rock, and Steel. So I'm gonna spam Strength again, so I don't kill it, because, you know, my Pokemon are above level 50. Poor Regis is gonna die if I hit it with one tiny, one tiny Ember. But yeah, as I mentioned, I will, when I do get the chance to continue farming on the Alpha mod, if I make important progress, I will record it, or get close enough to get the cards I need, I can get it back on stream. But we'll see. For now, not much of it. It's okay, I have plenty of Forbidden Memories content. Which, you know, is like, if new people show up and they're like, "Aw, she's not doing Forbidden Memories." I'm like, well, there's a bunch of, you know, mods I've played. There should be plenty there. For now. Is in your house? Oh boy. Woo! Oh yeah! I didn't go here yet! Aw. I gotta fight these people. I'm so over leveled. Nice! Yeah, that was pretty much, because at first when I was playing... Because the funny thing, when I started doing streams and stuff, I was just doing it for fun. And I was playing Neo. Not Neo, but the game Neo. Which happens to be a very difficult and challenging game. Kind of like Dark Souls, because I love Dark Souls. And I was initially playing Dark Souls, and then Bloodborne and all that stuff. And then my PS4 kinda died. And then I was like, well, I've enjoyed streaming, so why don't I find PC games that I can run on my potato laptop that people like, that they can relate to. So I was like, alright, I'll go with Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I love these Yu-Gi-Oh! Games that I've played. And then I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Games I've never been able to play. And that's when I stumbled upon Forbidden Memories. And then people were like, holy shit, Forbidden Memories! I'm like, whoa! This game is so old, but people like it a lot, even now. And then I found out there's mods for it. Then I played Zelda, some Pokemon. And surprisingly, things went well. It worked out. I stalled basically enough until I was able to run the games I wanted to run again, so that's great. I was able to stall. And now I'm also back to Zelda. Whee! But glad to hear. Because, you know, there are people that are very selective. If they just like one game of yours, that's the only game they want to see. Digimon, I don't think I've ever played Digimon. I don't know, I've always liked Pokemon more. I have watched it though. So here, I have to stand still for 2 minutes. Counting now. So just gonna chill here and then the door is gonna magically open. Yeah, none of this was planned. Now I'm like, well, I will probably balance this and working when I get the chance to get a job. And I'll pretty much keep this as a side hobby. And then once I work out a couple of things, I should even be able to start getting paid on here. Because international is very complicated for receiving payments. If you're in the US, then woo! I have seen Drakengard. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I used to play Dragon Age too. I think I can run Dragon Age now. I've never... But something was weird about the PC version that I don't remember from the Xbox version. But I think I can also run Dragon Age as well. I love that game a lot. Maybe I can pick up Dragon Age 2. But right now there's a list of games right now and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go gently with them because it's a lot of games. Yep, exactly. You gotta make sure you have enough so that it at least goes to 100 and then you're like, yay! For now, I'm just gonna keep building up. Yep. Ah, that's also another game I saw. Nair, I guess it's called. There is something else I'm planning on trying out now that I can run it. Ta-da! It's been 2 minutes already. That was quick. Oh wait. I hope I have enough Ultra Balls. I didn't purchase any. It's fine. We'll take a look. Look at this ice floor! Yeah, we're gonna keep Aggron. Was it Resident Evil? I've always wanted to play Resident Evil. I've never ever been able to play it. And I'm gonna start with the 3rd or the 4th one. Because it's been recommended to me. So eventually, I'll play Resident Evil 2. See, doesn't that sound like a fucking burp? It's not just me that's thinking it. Yep. It was an open sesame situation. Alright. This should also be ineffective. Okay, that's faster progress. Alright, that's good. I can do one more then. I can do one more and then use Frostlass to hit it with Frost Breath. Don't kill it, please. Yeah, okay. I gotta switch. I gotta switch. Frostlass. Frost Breath. Yeah, I can use Frost Breath. It should be completely ineffective. And hopefully it doesn't kill it. Oh yeah, close, close. It's gonna go night-night soon. Let's see. Okay, don't kill it. And... Oh my god, I actually got it in the perfect sweet spot to be caught, even without hypnosis. But we're gonna do hypnosis. I also forgot that Frost Breath is always a critical hit. most of the time. Alright, so now we should be Gucci. I actually thought I killed it. But thank God it was an ice move against ice. The gamble paid off. And I think using Curse also helped it because it boosted its special defense. Yep. Oh my god, it dodged my hypnosis. See why I leave this one for last? It always gives me such a treat. Can you stop? Go to sleep! What are you doing? I have things to do, like getting a quest done. What the fuck?! That's 4 in a row! Yeah, it's sad. What the fuck?! Hello! Go to sleep! Go to sleep right now! What the fuck? It keeps what? What is this? He keeps avoiding my attack! Go to sleep! Oh. Are you kidding me? It doesn't want to go to sleep! Thank you! My god! That's amazing! To me, Regis is the boss of the trios. Because look at what it did. It took me 6 hypnosis to put it to sleep. Alright, we have 12 Ultra Balls. This should be fine. Its health cannot go lower. Come on, first try. Come on. There you go. Yep. Don't wake up, please. Thank you. Okay, we try again. It's gonna be close. That was unbelievable. Oh my god. It keeps going to 2. Keeps going to 2. Come on. No. Come on, go again. Come on. Come on. You know you wanna. Wow. He be fighting. Oh no, he's awake. Oh god. The horror. He's gonna attack first and kill me. I gotta heal. I almost used Draining Kiss. That would have been bad. Alright, let's try again. Got 9 left. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't use hypnosis yet. Oh god, without hypnosis, he's like, nope. Try again. There you go, okay. Alright, let's hope it stays asleep for like 3 turns. Alright, it kept going to 2, let's see if it goes to 3 now. Nope, still 2, oh boy. Yeah, you continue napping, it's okay. I'm not trying to catch you, I'm not doing anything. Oh, I will. If it comes down to it. I still can't believe I caught a Groudon with a Pokeball once. It was my final ball, too. I will never forget it. Take your time! Me too! Or else I have to restart the battle. Boop. Oh boy. Alright, gotta put it back to sleep. Hopefully with success. There we go. Successfully back to sleep. Neat. Alright, we got 5 left, come on. Get in the ball! Oh god. Yeah, this is why I leave this one for last. It is the toughest one out of the 3 in my experience. Some people say Reggie's Steel, but Reggie's Steel was nice. Regi's. And its health bar cannot go lower than this. Come on. You're napping. Come on. There you go. Oh, that was so close. He finally went to 3 and he woke up. That was so close. Almost, almost. We can do it. Go back to sleep. Nice. Oh, that was so close. Come on. I have 2 Ultra Balls left. Get in. God damn it. You butt. Yay! We did it! With 1 Ultra Ball left. That was clutch. I did all of that with a total of 28 Ultra Balls. I didn't even need to buy more. Yay! So that is complete, and now we can continue with our little quest that takes us to Rayquaza, the final legendary Pokemon. Woo! Woohoo! 5 days later. Alright, let's continue the quest that I have no idea what's gonna happen, but it's got stuff from the Kalos region, which is exciting, and a new character that we're gonna have to fight. For this, I gotta go back to Little Root from what I remember. Now I can teach my Pokemon their usual moves. So I'm gonna go back to Moss Deep City. Actually, no, Lily Cove. Go to the move deleter, get rid of get rid of strength from Aggron in case it learns something new. But we're gonna heal first. Ah, I got stuck. Okay, we're fine. Neat. Do 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 do. Let me check here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, first hour has been dedicated to catching the Reggies. Do 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 do. Yes, you are the move deleter. I want you to delete strength. Do 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 do. That sound is so goofy. Alright, let me teach Blaziken Dig. Earthquake. Do 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 do. Alright, that's done. Now we fly back to Litterroot Town. Yeah, I gotta check which Pokemon is next in line to level up. Blaziken is 57. Yeah, Frostlass 57, 56. Aggron actually is in line for leveling up. So Aggron is gonna go first, then Gardevoir, then Latias. When they all make it to 57, we switch. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, I gotta go here, apparently, to my neighbor, and we're gonna continue the quest. Ugh. Brandon, are you okay? Okay, what should I do? What should I do? Oh, Wibble. It's not that big of a deal, Mom. She just knocked me down a bit. Youch. That stinks. What is happening in here? Oh, hey, Moo! Looks like she didn't get you, huh? That's a relief. Everything happened so fast that I couldn't do a thing, but... Some strange woman came in my window upstairs. Oh, it's the woman that met me. And then she stole my keystone. I tried to fight her off with my team, but she was unstoppable. I didn't stand a chance. I think I heard her muttering under her breath when she left, though. Something like Petalburg's next. You be careful, Moo. Alright, you have fun. Alright, we're gonna fly to Petalburg. This is gonna take us on a couple of road trips. Gonna be flying all over the place chasing after this mysterious woman that we don't know. Do 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 do. Oh look, it's the Team Aqua captain. You're such a little pain. Shut up and give me the keystone. You would think Team Aqua actually disbanded, but apparently they're still up to stuff even though Archie isn't working anymore. I don't have it, I tell you! Don't play dumb. I already know you can use a Mega Evolution. Ugh. Are you even listening? I've been telling you. Ah, move! What the? You punk! Just in time, aren't you? I'm gonna take your keystone first, you jerk. Oh geez, someone is really mad that I kicked his ass a bunch of times. He's still mad. Unfortunately, I have Aggron, which is at a disadvantage. 53. Yeah, I'm switching Aggron. Excuse me. Level 53 though. He's been busy. Rough skin, alright. Crunch. That used to be super effective, but I'm a fairy now. God damn, that hurts. Alright. I'm gonna kick your ass and heal myself in the process. Or I can use Thunderbolt, but this also works. Bye-bye. Give me back my HP. Woo! Yay, 55. Ah! Yeah, there's not gonna be a different outcome. I've kicked your ass a bunch of times. You clown. Always getting all up in my business. If it's gonna be like that, I'm off to Meteor Falls. Oh, we're going back to Meteor Falls, apparently. Thank you so much, Moo. That strange man suddenly attacked me, demanding that I hand over my keystone. The truth is, I couldn't give it to him even if I wanted to. My keystone is gone. I left it in the house when I went out, and it just disappeared. Ah, this mysterious woman is off to stealing keystones. What in the world is going on? If someone like that even ever shows up again, I've got to protect my mom and dad. You be careful too, Moo. Alright, we're going to Meteor Falls. Never mind. Hello? Is that you, Moo? It's me, Steven. Have you been doing well? Yes, you know, kicking ass. I imagine you must be quite shocked. This is a communication mode that Devon is still currently developing. It comes installed on every PokéNav Plus. I thought I would only use it if I needed to contact you urgently, but it looks as though that time has already come. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I need you to come to the Devon Corporation in Rustboro. Okay, Rustboro first, then Meteor Falls. Got it. There's something I have to talk to you about in person. I'll be waiting for you there. Click. Yeah, we're just this side quest. This quest has me flying everywhere. To Rustboro. Was it? Yeah, here. Aggron got a level up out of that. I am totally fine with it. Let me check something real quick. Do 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 do. Let me check here. Gotta check something. Alright. Okay. Welcome back! Well, we caught him successfully after having one more Ultra Ball left. So it was do or die. And now we're basically going towards the new quest at the end game that they decided to give me. We defeated Matt, and now someone is stealing keystones. So it's pretty funny. But it takes me to the Rayquaza journey, so I guess it's pretty cool that they put that in. Moo! I'm sorry about summoning you so suddenly. It's oh, I'm leaning so far back, Jesus. It's well known how often my intuition turns out to be right. But I never imagined we would be meeting again this soon. I'm sorry to say it is not happy news that brings us together. Nope. This isn't something we should discuss in public. Let's continue this inside. After you. Such a gentleman. There's a quest going on. Team Aqua admins are still out and about, even though I thought they got disbanded. Dad, Moo is here. Well, welcome, welcome. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? Oh ho ho, I suppose I'm just getting old. Recently, I seem to forget details just as soon as I learn them. Yeah, you should step down. Oh ho ho ho. Dad. Oh, I know. I know what you want to say. My, what a hasty, impatient one you are. What are we to do with such an impatient one for our Pokemon League champion? Ex-Pokemon League champion. Oh, is that so? So you're the new champion, Moo? Then I guess we'll never break you of that impatience after all, Steven. Oh ho 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 ho. Dad! Oh god, this is funny. Bah, I know. Can't you take a joke? No, it's urgent. Now then, Moo. I'm afraid that I'm planning to start in on a rather long and quite heavy topic. Are you sure that you're ready to take all of it in? I guess so. Then I suppose I should begin. Let me first take us back 3,000 years, to the days when this story began. Oh boy. There was a great war at that time, in a region far from here. Yep, this music from Pokemon X and Y, Kalo's region. Oh, that music is so good. That war was finally brought to an end by a weapon created by one man. And what energy source could power such a dreadful weapon? Do you know? You see, it ran on the life energy of Pokemon. The energy that could be gained by the sacrifice of so many Pokemon. There are surely many people who would call it reprehensible. But my grandfather, the president of Devon before me, said this. Couldn't we use the energy to improve the lives of Pokemon and people? so he developed our greatest creation here at the Devon Corporation. Infinite energy. Thanks to infinite energy, Devon was able to become one of the top industries in Hoenn and developed into the giant you see today. You may be surprised to learn that the Devon parts you once recovered for us were in fact parts of a motor that would make it possible to power a submarine using infinite energy. It was not long before we began to expand our attempts to further human development. Next, we moved into exploring space. The rockets launched from the Moss Deep Space Center using our infinite energy. They are the true result of our dreams, our passion, and our technology. But never did we imagine they could end up as the best hope for saving our world. My preamble has been quite long, but we arrive at last at the real issue. That is the overwhelming catastrophe which now approaches us. A huge asteroid, more than 6 miles in diameter, is currently on track to collide with our planet. Oh no! We have been working together with the Moss Deep Space Center, which was first to recognize this danger. They better have. We are devising countermeasures that would use our rockets, but in order for these plans to succeed though, we need a meteorite shard. So that's it. You want her to go and get that shard for you. Ah, that's my boy, alright. I knew you'd understand it once. It was hardly a deduction worthy of praise. I want you to make your way to the granite cave near Dewford. Ooh, wait. I already have that shard though, didn't I? Yeah, I already have that shard. And then Steven was like, is that a meteor shard you have? Never mind. I already have that. I already grabbed it, I think. According to our surveys, you should be able to find the kind of meteorite shards that we need there. And you, Steven, I want you, son, to head for the Space Center at once to start the preparations, using the link cable that I gave you. The link cable? So it is to be a warp system. Yes, I understand. But Granite Cave. Ah, I see. The floor where we first met. The floor with the ancient wall paintings. It is true that there were many shards of meteorite scattered about there. It looks as though it's decided then, Moo. I will head for the Space Center in Moss Deep. If I learn anything, I will contact you at once. Though it will end up as another one-sided message like the one I sent you, I'm afraid. Good luck. Steven, you be careful. Either I need more or I already have the meteor shard. Then I will be counting on the two of you to take care of this for me. If you forget just what it is you need to do, come talk to me again. Assuming I remember as well. Ho ho! Oh Jesus, now is not the time for joking. Let me check my inventory. I have that already. Or I have one of many. Meteorite. Oh, I guess it was just a meteorite that he mentioned. Alright, well I guess we're gonna have to go to the Granite Cave. Which means I'm gonna have to learn Flash again. Side quest continues! Woo! I do find it funny, there is a meteor heading for Earth. You're the only one that can stop it. I like it though. Oh god, I need to get used to running in buildings with the controller. I am okay. Do. So on the floor where we met, so that means I actually don't have to go upstairs. Okay. Back to Dewford. Interesting though, I really like it. But it is funny how the more you play Pokemon, from the beginning games to now... No, this is my first time. Because I thought initially what was going to happen after I beat the Elite Four was, like usual, you go get the Regis, you get Rayquaza, and then you're done. But apparently, as soon as the endgame credits ended, there was a quest revealing that we gotta do these things to save the world, which connects us to the Kalos region. And then after that, you meet Rayquaza. So it's like they made a little fun journey to get to Rayquaza, which is interesting. I like it. But yeah, it is pretty interesting how each time you beat Pokemon games, generation after generation, you do notice when you beat the Elite Four the first time, you take less hours than before. And right now, I beat the game in less than 28 hours. So they're speeding up the process way more than it was before. Oh, it's the girl that was stealing keystones. Zinnia. Well, seems like it's true. It really is just like the wall painting here. This one shows primal reversion, while that one shows mega evolution. I guess that proves it once and for all. Our great ancestors once lived here too. The ancestors who passed down through me the knowledge of how to protect the world. To protect the world from devastation. Anyway. How to avert the threat that will appear from space, as long was foretold. From a place higher even than the heavens. Mom? That whisper is adorable. Sun and Moon takes forever? Nice! I'm happy about that, because I feel like they're taking less and less time. You're already beating the game in less than 30 hours. What is this? So I guess it is good that they're giving a little side quest. That way, it's not... That's it, you beat the game in 28 hours, you're done. A little side quest. But yeah, no, I haven't played Sun and Moon yet. But a little bit from what I've seen, because my brother had it on his PC at the time when I was watching him play, the introduction is long. Like, a lot of talking, and then finally... you get into the game. So I was like, whoa, that's interesting. But I like it. I'll prepare myself for that because it is a lot of talking. Even my brother was like, Jesus Christ, this is boring me. So much talking. I want to play. The game is long. Nice. That's good. I hope it's an advantage because I loved every game so far. I enjoyed X and Y despite what many people said about it. I love it. Especially the Elite Four music. The only thing is, yeah, I thought the Elite Four was gonna, you know, when you beat it the first time, you would get 6 Pokemon to fight. But no, it stayed 4. Unlike, you know, Black and White, which is my favorite. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that one when I get the chance to it. What is it, Aster? Oh? I like it though. If the game is long, that means probably people have mentioned that to them and they're like, you know what, yeah, the game is short, let's make a long game. We do seem to meet an awful lot, Moo. Are you also interested in this old painting? Or are you here for the other? For one of the meteorite shards that can serve as a source of power for the legendary Pokemon that lives in the heavens above. Either way, you know I adore you. We just met, what do you mean? That's it, I can't help it. I have to battle you. Oh. I'll play nice though, and ask first. You're ready to battle me, right? I have Aggron out. Let's see what Pokemon you have, I guess. Also, let's see the music. That's my girl. Now let's do it. Give me a good taste of everything you and your Pokemon have to offer. I thought they would give her a theme song. Tyrantrum! Oh! My favorite Pokemon! I love Tyrantrum. Ah, yeah, eventually, when I finish playing all the Pokemon games that I can run on this laptop, I will do Nuzlocke. I'll give it a try. I like a challenge. Forbidden Memories is like the Nuzlocke, you know, of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the most challenging Yu-Gi-Oh! Game you can play. Then there's Dark Souls, so I'm kinda used to it. Tyrantrum! I love Tyrantrum so much. Oh god, he used oh no! He used it first! Tyrantrum hurts a lot, so I'm surprised I'm still alive. Wow. Evenly matched, yeah. I gotta switch though. I gotta switch, like my Aggron is gonna lose because of speed. I'll switch. Yep. Especially the mods I'm gonna get into eventually, because Alpha is back to hard difficulty. After that, there's Rebellion, there's Reborn, there's what's the other one? Wake of the Gods or something, that are very, very, very difficult, I heard. So I saved them for last. Yeah, I will probably have a very funny journey. And I think the Nuzlocke that I would start, the game I would start, Altaria, I'm keeping this out. I'm going to probably airplane mode. I'll either start with Ruby or I'll do Fire Red. I might do Ruby though. Now I could also do a Nuzlocke of Omega Ruby, since I have the speed boost when needed, so I don't have to go to the Game Boy Advance Ruby. I could just do it of this one. And it would probably be hilarious. But I love it. It's gonna be a fun journey. Altaria survived that Dragon Breath? Oh my god. I do! It's in my, what is it? In my schedule section of my Twitch. Most of the time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. Or 7 p.m. Most of the time, that's when I always stream. But occasionally, if I get the chance to do like a morning stream for like 2 hours, or a stream around noon, it can be done like near 2:30. And if it's in the morning, it's either 9 or 9:30. But yeah, it would be in your time zone when you check my schedule on Twitch. It's easier because there's a lot of different time zones. So I prefer the schedule section on Twitch. And oh god, I almost died. And then most of the time it would be Monday to Wednesday, but things have been very random lately. Very random, to where most of the time it will happen Monday to Wednesday, but if not, it might be a Sunday one, there might be a morning stream Friday or Saturday. It's random. I usually put like an announcement in the Discord. I got lazy today, so I didn't do it. Nice, real nice, Moo. Oh, I really felt that one. Full points to you. That settles it. You get this meteorite shard as a reward. Whee! Fire Red and Emerald. Yup, I want to actually play Emerald again. I'm kind of surprised that when they made Sapphire and Ruby, I'm surprised they didn't make a remake of Emerald. I would have loved to see a remake of Emerald. Unless they have and I just don't know. Is there an Emerald remake as well? Because that would be fantastic. That glittering meteorite that you've got there. It's sure giving off some vibes. See, that's the second person that's talking to me about that meteorite. So it is important. Yeah, it should, because a lot of people like Emerald too. And because Wallace is the champion. Fabulous. Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, you're definitely in that tricky time zone as well. Australia. Ooh. I have some friends in Australia. My god. It's tricky to catch up and hang out. I'd keep a tight hold on it if I were you, along with that shard I just gave you. So it wasn't crazy. The meteorite is important. Hey, the actions that you're taking now, are they based on the ideals you cling to? Or are they based on actual truths? And if they are, how much of the truth do you think you know? I like how Whismer goes, Mum. Yes, ma'am, we're moving out. Such a spoiled girl you are, Aster. So what'll be our next stop, sweetie? I think she literally understands Whismer. Ooh, a call. Moo. Were you able to find the meteorite shard that we need? If you were able to secure it, could you hurry back to us at Moss Deep Space Center? I'm afraid we don't seem to have much time left. I'll be waiting for you. Click. On my way. Fire red. Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, to Moss Deep we go. Still need to follow up on Meteor Falls, because I think that's where Matt went. Latia's almost died. Moss Deep, woo! To the Space Center. Nope. I pretty much am gonna have to do a lot of setting up to be able to start receiving money when all that is done. But I am affiliate at the moment. But not being in the US makes certain things need to be done so that you can start getting money through online transactions and stuff. Oh no, it's fine. Topics like that are totally fine. There have been some moments where some people just go way off and just don't even talk to anything related to what's happening. And they decide to talk about people that they know. When you never asked, they're just like, yeah, my teacher does this and that, and I'm like, I never asked to know that information, what the hell? So yeah, no, you're fine. Is this the Space Center? I think it's over here. Yeah, no. No, it'll be there for sure when I am able to get all of this taken care of. Where do I go? I am at the Space Center. Am I supposed to go to his house? You must be Moo. Mr. Steven Stone told me he has his... Yes, he was expecting you. This way, please. Oh, okay, I gotta go here. Yeah. Oh, yes, but that was the weird part. It wasn't venting. It was just one of those types of people that just really wanted to get an interaction, a response from me. So they're just saying weird, stupid shit that have no relation to what's happening. And you're just left there like, why are you telling me this? One example. My teacher's son was upset because he missed his school yearbook photo. Just out of nowhere. In a Yu-Gi-Oh! YouTube comment section. About Yu-Gi-Oh! Just like that. And I'm just like, I don't know what to say to that. I didn't want to know. I never asked. Why are you saying this? So yeah, there's been worse. Yeah, it's like they just want attention that badly that they're saying weird shit that you can't even talk about because you don't even know how to respond to that. It's literally one of those things. It's like, that's information I don't know what to do with. I didn't want to know. Professor Cosmo, if I may interrupt you. It's hilarious now, but it was, ooh, my god. Oh, Moo, thank you for coming. And you brought the meteorite shard with you? Well done. I was rather surprised to learn that you knew the professor. Yes, I saved his life at Meteor Falls. You really do seem to make connections everywhere you go. Now then, Professor, could I ask you to explain once more about the current plan? Indeed, please come this way. Meteors. I imagine that you've heard some of the situation from President Stone already. Our current plan involves using the infinity energy within our rocket, combined with the life energy of humans found in the keystones. We will start off by artificially replicating the massive energy that is triggered at the time of Mega Evolution. We will fire the energy produced from our rocket into space, and create a warp hole. Oh, by creating a warp hole in the path of the incoming meteoroid, we hope to be able to transport it somewhere far away from here. Smart! I'll take it. As a matter of fact, this technology already exists and has been incorporated in some of our commonly used devices. I think you know what I mean. Those panels that spin you about, and then out you come, warped to another spot. Yeah, the warp panels from the Aqua hideout. I imagine you've stepped on a few such. An audacious plan, and using such technology you would. May I ask where exactly the asteroid will be warped to? Well, we're not entirely sure, but we do have a device that links the warp holes. We've named it the link cable. Yup, all the teleportation. But there's no need to worry. Based on our theory, we can at least guarantee that we will be sending it away from our planet. However, we've realized that we will need more energy than originally anticipated to control the link cable properly. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but with one more meteorite shard... Meteor Falls? Calling it. Oh boy, here she is. Nice! So this is the heart of the famous space center everyone talks about. Pretty impressive, huh, Aster? Excuse me, young lady, you can't just let yourself in here. Oh, where's the harm in it? Don't be such a stick in the mud. Right? Ugh. Give me those keystones, I need them. Who are you? You're no sightseer. Oh, me? We do seem to keep running into one another. You are a busy gal, Moo. Who are you? What are you doing here? Me? I'm Zinnia. Just your regular old tourist, nothing more. Dreaming of taking a little trip into space. Oh, I see! So this is what has come of human technology and of hope and blood and sweat and tears. And, well, the list gets kind of long and boring. But it contains everything, huh? I know all about it. About just what kind of energy you're using to fuel this rocket thing. The abominable technology humanity first thought up 3,000 years ago. So you're once again planning to claim that this is best for humanity, or best for the whole darn world. It's a snap of your fingers to repeat the sins of the past. Worse, if what I overheard is true. This time you're about to commit an error more abominable than before. Tell me, would you rather we sit here wringing our hands, waiting for that meteoroid to strike us? What's up with that? You're a pretty simple guy for a former Pokemon League champion. Then I guess I'll hang my hopes on what our current champion will have to say. So how about it, Moo? What do you think? Do you have some better idea? You bet I do. I mean, do I? Oh, really? Well, that's promising. You'll have to tell me so we can set these guys straight. Look, I'm not here to criticize the way you guys are looking at this. But I want to be sure you've thought this through well and good. You know, there are necessary sacrifices, and there are unnecessary sacrifices. What a disappointment. This is the best you could do with all your knowledge and technology. Instead of trying to make something out of nothing, you'd rather repeat the mistakes of the past straight up? No, you're gonna add new mistakes on top that really takes the cake. You guys need some imagination. Oops! But you were all in the middle of a conversation or something, right? Sorry about that. I guess we'll just let ourselves out then. Come on, Aster. She's knowledgeable. Who was that woman? And the way she spoke to us. It's almost as if she came here for some kind of confirmation. And yet, I feel as though I should know her from somewhere. Ah, Professor, forgive me. I believe you were trying to tell us something before that woman interrupted us. Yes. You see, in order to complete the warp hole, we will need another meteorite shard, an extremely pure one. Then, should we head to Granite Cave once again? No, meteor falls. Where the admin was going. No, the kind of meteorite shard we need this time can only be found at Meteor Falls. Meteor Falls. I see. Perhaps we will learn something there. Yep, because the admin was like, I'm gonna go to Meteor Falls. Now, of course, we're very behind, so he probably already has it, and we're probably gonna have to beat his ass for it, or find him at the hideout. Because where would he hide? I will head to Meteor Falls at once. Follow as soon as you are ready. Feel we might discover even more than a meteorite shard there. Probably. Alright, more traveling, because this quest has us traveling everywhere. I still find this part cute. I am a space woman! Woo! It's adorable. Alright. 2 Meteor Falls. Do 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 do. Let me check here. Stuff I gotta check later. Alright, we got about 20 minutes left for this stream, I think. So much reading, so I'm trying to take it easy on my eyeballs. So we'll see how much we can get done in this little section. Probably, I think, we'll basically done with this playthrough in the next stream that I do of this. Don't know yet when that'll be next week, but it will be next week. Because after this little quest is done, we'll get Rayquaza. And then after that... Sorry, it's a little glitchy. After that, we're gonna basically beat the Elite Four one more time for fun, and then playthrough done, and then preparations for Sun and Moon. Yep. Goddamn, this area is a little glitchy. Whew. Gotta get out of here fast. Yeah, it's crazy how time differences are. Do 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 do. All right, almost there. It definitely would be a very fun adventure, because I think after I beat Pokemon Sun, because I'm picking Sun because it looks like the legendary Pokemon from there looks badass. The other one looks like a bat. Now we're gonna properly have to explore meteor falls, I think. Which I may need to use waterfall. Seems like I might have to use waterfall. Because the first time I went through here, I don't think I explored everywhere. Wow, look at that waterfall. Pretty. I think I checked everything. Where does this go? Yeah, I went through all the sections already that I could go through. So we do probably have to go up. Use waterfall. Let me check that other section at the top real quick. Yep, it's gonna be great. I already know what starter Pokemon I want because of the ones that I've seen. Because I'm gonna go into it already picking my party most likely, but it depends. But that's what I did with X and Y. Like, I want to go into the game at least knowing what Pokemon I want. Because that way it doesn't make me waste time leveling up one Pokemon and then later I find one of the same type that I like even more and then I'm like, oh no! So that's the only spoiler I'll be doing for myself. I'll already have my party thought of, but that's about it. Like, I won't look up anything else or anything. Because Pokemon X and Y gave so many different types of fire types that I'm like, oh my god, I'm glad I just found out that I could get Charmander. Because I would have gotten Litleo and then found Charmander and I would have wasted my time leveling it up. Because I went with Charmander. Because Charmander, like, Charmander! How could I say no to Charmander? I gotta teach someone waterfall. I have no idea. I'll find out what it is later when I get that started. For now, all I know, I want the tiger. That's all I know. I want the tiger. Wait, is it a tiger Pokemon or is it a cat? I think it's a tiger Pokemon. That's the only thing I have so far. Yeah, that's the one I want. It looks badass and I want a tiger. It's a tiger, right? Or is it a cat? Is it a cat? Already have Surf. I can teach you Blizzard again, it's fine. You learn Waterfall for now. I think it's a cat. Seeing the name. It's a tiger that looks like a... That's adorable. Yeah, I want that one, just because I like how it looks. Usually I always start with water types first. Sometimes I start with fire. Last time, since I got Greninja, I'll figure... Because Greninja looked badass, and I loved the fact that it became water dark. And it could learn many moves. I love that so much. A water type mix that's actually fucking good. And it's adorable. It looks badass. Every attack it uses looks so cool. Look at that water. So pretty. Okay, I can go up that way. I can go down the ladder. Oh, there's trainers here. Oh boy. Excuse me. What level are you? I'm curious. This is where we dragon tamers do our training. The champion even visits. Now do you see how special it is here? Oh boy, these people are gonna have my levels. Flygon! Oh, my cutie pie! Poplio. Ah, 47, not bad. I can try hitting it with the Iron Tail. If it doesn't miss. Look at how cute Flygon looks. Since I always pick Flygon, I was like, you know what? I never have Latias in my party ever. So I went with Latias. Neat. So I guess we're gonna have to fight a couple of trainers and gain access to that meteorite shard. We got 20 minutes, we'll see how far we can make it. Oh, I don't expect you to be so strong. I am the champion. Okay, so we are gonna go that way first. We'll go up there first. There's probably a Pokeball or something. And we'll have to go downstairs. Apparently I need more repel. Wait, there's 2 downstairs sections? Oh no, the dilemma. There's also a part up here. What is this? Okay, we'll check here first, I guess. Oh, I kept it open because I had strength there. And I feel like Aggron is gonna learn one more move, and I don't want to get rid of any of my other attacks. So when he learns that move, the space is open. Because I think he's gonna learn Fisher or something, or something cool. I don't remember what it is, but yeah. That's why I have it open. Ooh, look at this water! My god! Oh, there's a section there. Oh. Ooh. The watercolor is so pretty. Oh, Pokemon move. Dragon Claw. Woohoo! Well, actually, Latias doesn't use physical moves, but I can teach this to any Pokemon. Whee! The game does look much prettier for me, but on stream, because I have to lower the quality so that I can run it perfectly. It doesn't look as pretty, but it looks pretty. What's over here? Is this the other? Is this where I was gonna land if I went down the stairs? It looks like it. Oh wow. So many options! Oh, Pokeball. PP Max. Nice, okay, so we got rid of this option. Neat. I still gotta remember I gotta go up, I gotta go downstairs to the right, which probably takes me down that little ladder there that I just saw to my left. I'm guessing that's where it is. We got the Pokeball in there. Okay, so now I'm gonna run out of repels. Okay, we'll go here and see what happens. There's more sections for sure. Wait. Oh! This is where I was, hang on. Did I miss something or did I go everywhere that I could? Oh! That's all I get. Oh, okay, I gotta go to the left then. Yeah, okay, to the right. I gotta go to the right. Neat. And I guess I'll be going to this area when I do. Alright. Down here. And we'll go here. Yep, this is exactly where I saw. Nice. Anything down here? More ladders. So a ladder here, but more options to walk. Okay. My muscles are trying to tell me something. They want me to battle you. Neat! This is not good. I'm going against a fighting type with Aggron. I have to switch. The fucking headset wire keeps poking my mic. I will use Earthquake, cause I'm stronger than you. A bug type move. I'll take it. Yep. Yay, almost 56. Woo! My muscles are crying. Your poor muscles, I'm so sorry. Seems like I'm gonna have to go upstairs again. Okay, let me check. Maybe this path here is gonna take me to another Pokeball. I wanna explore everything, because exploration is fun. Oh. What is the point of this area? Just to take a peek at where I need to go? What the hell? This is a waste of space. There's nothing here, not even a Pokeball. Unbelievable. Maybe go up there. Wait, there's something in there? Do I gotta use the item finder for this? Huh. I'm talking to all of this. I'm pressing the button. Ah, I guess it's a waste of space. There's been a few as well that I noticed in this game. There have been a few where it was just you think there's at least a Pokeball in there, and then there's nothing. Literally a waste of space. Why even have it? Hello, Dragon Tamer. I'm not into this costume. I'm a Dragon Tamer though, so I have to wear it. You can make a better dragon costume. No one's gonna get mad at you. Ooh, I can use Rock Slide. Neat, I don't have to switch. Look at my cute dinosaur. Bye-bye. Close. Hey, 56. Dragon Pulse. Yes, finally! I need an upgrade from Dragon Breath. This I can teach to Latias. Dragon Claw, not so much. Yeah, it does 60 damage. This one's gonna do like 80, I think. Neat. It's all a misunderstanding. Yep. Put that costume back on. Okay, we continue going up. Double battle. Ooh, double experience points. Let's go. I like double battles now. They give good XP. Okay, we're at 55, 56. I'll leave these two out. I actually want to look at Dragon Pulse. I also want to see who can learn Dragon Claw. Probably Aggron, because Aggron can learn everything. Aggron can learn Dark Pulse, Thunder, Blizzard, Fire Blast. Aggron can learn everything. But it's an attack damage Pokemon. I was like, nobody in my party can ever learn Dark Pulse. I hover over Dark Pulse, Aggron can learn it. Come on. This game is mean to me with Dark Pulse all the time. See, it can learn Dragon Claw. If need be, I can teach it Dragon Claw. If it turns out that the move it learns is not that good. I think it's Fisher. We're always battling our Pokemon against each other, so we're confident. It's been 50 years since we got married. Nothing can break our bonds of matrimony. Yep. Pretty much. It's just like Nidoking, which is why I love Nidoking, because, you know, Nidoking is also cute. Nidoking can learn anything. Just like Aggron. Well, this is not a good advantage, but I can use Earthquake and not harm Latias. Hooray! Airplane mode. Getting rid of Hariyama. Then I'll use Dark Dragon Pulse. Airplane mode! Whee! Latios still looks much more badass, but they both have a fun airplane mode. I love it. That's the best part. They become a plane. It's so cute. Medicham has levitate? Oh my god. Oh, never mind. I saw something else. Oh god, don't die. Okay. Whew. Alright, let's use the Dragon Pulse. Go airplane mode! Ooh, love it. I need to see Outrage. When I catch Rayquaza, I'll probably see it. He's gonna use it. Oh no, we lost, honey! Oh no, we lost, sweetie! Their marriage is over now. Because they never lost before. Are we there yet? Oh, there's Steven. Oh boy, okay. Time to heal. Playing Pokemon with a controller is very fun. Alright, Aggron, you're gonna level up finally. Here we are. Moo, we have the meteorite shard. And I have come to understand many things, as I suspected might happen. Where is that area that I saw, though? There was a little cave. There must be an area that I might have missed or something, because when I went into that room that I thought was a waste, it showed me an access to, like, a cave. An inner cave. I might have to find it. Allow me to introduce you. The honorable lady you see before you is a descendant of the ancient Dragonoids. Dragonoids? Did I read that right? Dragonids. I am so far away from my screen. It's fun. Yes, I am one of the Dragonid people. One of those ancient folk tasked with passing down the knowledge of Mega Evolution with the great lore of Lord Rayquaza, who was the legendary... oh wait, the beginning of all. I love that they're giving Rayquaza a little quest, seeing how its quest thingy was an emerald, but they didn't make emerald. So I guess this is their way of giving it some attention. Since times long gone, Hoenn has repeatedly suffered great disasters. At times, the destruction took the form of a huge meteorite which fell upon our land from distant space. At other times, the primal reversions of our own super ancient Pokemon brought us to the brink of destruction. Each time, Lord Rayquaza has saved us from doom. Doom! The chosen Lore Keeper, standing before a stone that shone with rainbow light, offered up a wish to the Great One, Rainbow Dragon! And Lord Rayquaza's body was suffused with a brilliant light and transformed. In its transformed state, Rayquaza's power was more devastating than ever before, overcoming even the super ancient Pokemon with all their primal power. A rainbow-colored stone, an invocation from the Lore Keeper, and a Rayquaza unlike any ever seen. I see. It does resemble what we know of the process of Mega Evolution. Yes, it is indeed. A Pokemon, a person, a stone of power, the bonds that tie them all together. The transformation of the Pokemon that occurs as a result of this phenomenon was called Mega Evolution by later peoples. So the mechanism for Mega Evolution was discovered as a result of the first meeting between humanity and Rayquaza. But I have one last question. That Lore Keeper you spoke of, the Lord Keeper is the one who was inherited the knowledge and power to summon Lord Rayquaza when disaster imperils the world. The true Lord Keeper of the current generation is the one called Zinnia. Of course, because she had such knowledge. Disaster that now approaches our planet, as it has twice before. Zinnia has been trying for some time to avert it, in her own way. To draw Lord Rayquaza to our sphere, she joined a certain organization that sought to revive the super ancient Pokemon. Yeah, she was a Team Aqua member. In disguise. Yep, Rayquaza has become Rainbow Dragon, and then Mega Evolution becomes Rainbow Dark Dragon. Ta-da! She taught them the secrets needed to bring back these threats and summon the great dragon itself. And now it seems she travels the land, scouring the world for keystones. So it was true. As I had suspected, that woman who appeared at the space station was one of the Dragonids. But I never dreamed she was involved in the attempted revival of the super ancient Pokemon. In full knowledge of the power they held, fully understanding the terrible changes they would wreak upon our world. Wreck! She still helped bring that situation about? Did she give a thought to the many people and Pokemon whose lives were put at great risk by her actions? Could she accept the inevitable sacrifice of so many lives in order to protect the planet from the coming meteorite? I mean, yes, if you think about it, it makes sense. Because either way, it's either some people dying or the entire world. I mean, yeah, probably. Balance must rule this world. History is doomed to repeat itself. While our people have overcome many disasters in the past, it was always through great sacrifice. Yet we have continued to struggle to preserve peace for as many years as we can. I have got to stop leaning back. That is how we have protected this world, upon which we now live. People, Pokemon, all nature, and yes, even you. I do not know exactly what you plan to do, but do you believe that you are not sacrificing anything for your own protection? Zinnia will follow her convictions until the very end, even knowing the sacrifices that they will require, even if the sacrificial blade is leveled at her own heart. Deep. Is that right? I understand. Thank you for everything. Give me the meteorite shards. What is this? This vague sense of apprehension. And my intuition has often proven true. I'm going back to Rosborough first. I have to get back to Devon. I am. I actually am. Now I'm fucking back. But they keep throwing random words into these sentences that are a little heavy, and I'm like, oh god, I gotta lean forward so I can make sure I don't say weak. And down we go. Where was that section that I saw, though? There was a little section that I saw. Or maybe I already went there. I don't know. There was a little section that had like an entrance to a cave. Oh, it was that section. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, we can leave now, and just in time too, because I gotta go make food. But we're gonna go to Rosborough first. Whee! Whee! Gonna go to Rosborough first, and then... Oh my god, this water is so beautiful! I'm stuck. Okay, I'm fine now. I do not want to sneeze right now. Don't make me sneeze. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's do this real quick. Go to Rustboro. And then call it there. I shall wreak havoc upon the world. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, if you've ever seen it. Darts has like this thing where he can't pronounce certain words. He can't say R, he can't say L. So he talks like that, and then he calls the Seal of Orichalcos the Seal of Orichalcomalos. It's hilarious. I will destroy the planet. It is hilarious. I recommend every Yu-Gi-Oh fan to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. We're going to Wasbowo City. Anyway, I'm not doing that again. But that's how he talks in the Abridged series. Well, luckily, DBZ Abridged, some of the dude that plays darts in Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged is the dude that plays Cell. Takahata, he's the one that does darts in that voice, which is hilarious. Because they've all seemed to work together, so when you get to that season, you're gonna find Team 4-Star also doing voices of the Big Five when they get to that part. But until then, Little Karibo pretty much voices all the characters on his own. Cell is hilarious. I love Cell, and to give you a better example, to make you want to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, Frieza. Frieza's voice actor is Little Karibo, the dude that does Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. He uses Merrick, a combination of Merrick's voice, when he voices Frieza. But like, yeah, I think it's exactly Merrick's voice. Yep. So this is what it's like to have lips. Yep, he's the one that does it. He does all the characters, but yeah, Merrick and Bakura are my favorite voices of his, and of course Kaiba and Yami Yugi. It's hilarious. I love Frieza so much. He does Frieza so well. He could not have picked, out of all the voices that he can make, he could not have picked a better voice to voice Frieza with than his Merrick voice. Like, it's just perfect. It fits Frieza's look so well. Alright, final little part here. Awawawa! Oh boy, it's him again. Ouch! Oh, you're that fantastic trainer who helped me before. You geek. Oh, yo, geek. Aye, you've got to help me, please. Again? Whoa, you're the kid I met before. You're getting in my way again. You really want to fight me again? Interesting. Yep. We're a traveling improv group. You're a bunch of baby seals. And go. I forgot something. Look at you at your level 48. Get out of here. It is funny though. I guess Matt is still with some of the Team Aqua grunts, because, you know, you go under the impression when you beat the game that Team Aqua is officially done doing what they do, but then you see this happening, so it's like, just like with Team Plasma in Pokemon White 2, some of them continued while the others started to do good. That's a game I wish I could continue, but this, for some reason, the emulator just doesn't like it. It just lags. Which was sad, because I was excited to continue my Pokemon White 2 journey. Who knows? Maybe I can grab the other emulator that I had for it and test that one to see if it works. Yep, Pokemon White 2. Because I love Pokemon Black and White, and then Pokemon White 2 changed a lot of things of the main game, but it follows the story 2 years later, which is very cool. I like it. I like it. It's very fun. I made it to the... I finished beating the 6th gym leader, but unfortunately it just lags so bad. I don't know why. Right now I'm using Citra. And I was using, yeah, that emulator for Pokemon White too, because that one was for the Nintendo DS. Grr, I'm defeated. Oh wait, I'm destined to lose to you all the time? Yep. Oh god, another one. What's wrong, Grunt? What? You again? Fine. Sure, I know I can't win, but I'm going to challenge you for Matt. Yeah, Matt seems to be the one keeping the Team Aqua grunts going. Matt is like, I want to destroy the world. Archie disappointed me. Yeah, it's okay. It does look like, you know, citrus. It's totally understandable. Level 51. Have an earthquake. Think about what you've done. Bye-bye. You survived? Did you have sturdy? What the fuck is wrong with you? How? Did he have sturdy? Or did he use something? That's impossible. Then again, Muck is tanky. Even though I knew I wouldn't win, it's still disappointing. You expected a different outcome? Sound the retreat! It's only good sense to save my own hide. For Matt's sake. For Matt, everybody. Oh my god, another one. I'm hungry, so I'm going back. Bah! Well, my stomach's ready for battle. Cease the rumbling. Oh my god, how many more do I gotta buy? Jesus. I've kicked all of your asses before. You want more? Sheesh. Yeah, I might go to the actual Nintendo DS emulator I used to use, because I wasn't using that one until White. I was using NOS GBA. If NOS GBA runs my Pokemon White 2 good, to where it won't lag when I press record, I'm good. Because it's basically that. Some of these games, when Streamlabs says, I'm gonna start recording, it lags and just messes it up. But we'll see. I take it you two know each other? Hello! Another toaster buddy. The journey has been too well. I gotta switch. I actually need to get a Pokemon Switch, Nintendo Switch, because I want to play Let's Go Pikachu, because it was so funny. And I enjoyed playing it, the little bit that I was able to play. But who knows? Maybe there's a Nintendo Switch emulator that's gonna come out. We'll see, because I don't think I can stream on the Twitch. I'd have to get the other Switch, I guess, to see if I can stream on that. But how are you? We're nearing the end of the stream for now. Taking care of some Team Aqua grunts. The Rayquaza quest. Sharpedo looks so adorable that I would like a plushie. I would like a lot of plushies. But Sharpedo's one of them. I'm so hungry. Go eat! I gotta eat soon. I lost like I figured. I'm gonna go get some food on my way back. You do that. Thank you! You helped me again. Yeah, there's something about you where you just keep getting chased by Team Aqua grunts. As my thanks, I'll give you another great ball. Oh, now is not the time for this. We're in big trouble. Team Aqua stole the control device for the link cable that our company had been developing. Of course they did. It's a special tool called the Dimensional Shifter. The person who stole it was a huge man with bulging muscles. Matt. What shall I do? What should we do? What shall I do? He must have headed for the Moss Deep Space Center. Steven must have gone ahead to the Space Center, but I'm worried. Didn't he say go to Rustboro? I'm gonna talk to his dad. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same way as I think you would be able to get the other things that you need for PlayStation 1 and 2, the BIOS thing or something. Probably something like that. Let me see, because they said go to Rustboro. Does he have any new intel? The last hope of humanity. If we lose the dimensional shifter now, we will have no way to stop that asteroid from striking our planet. Yep, we gotta go to Moss Deep. They are definitely making us fly all over the place. But yeah, I'm gonna reinstall the NOS GBA, and I'm gonna see if Streamlabs allows me to stream Pokemon White 2, because I really want to continue. It's very fun. Switch emulators, when I try it out, my PC would explode. Now I'm able to try it out, so we'll see. I had a little potato upgrade. Alright, back to Moss Deep City. I'm totally gonna try it out. That joke. You remind me of my buddy. My buddy does that joke a lot. Who are you again? New phone, who dis? Oh no, he's like, which one are you again? But yeah, I'm gonna test it out. I will probably experiment with that tomorrow. If I press record and it doesn't lag, yay! I can get to the 7th gym, 8th gym, and then enjoy the remixed version of the Elite Four music of Pokemon Black and White. Because my god, that is my favorite Elite Four music. After, of course, because you know, I love... That person looks just like Wally a little bit. That's why I looked at him. Ooh, let's go, grunts. Neat. They're holding my hand, telling me where to go again. As if I didn't know where to go. Right, it seems like some shit's about to go down. Wait, can I just reach to the back here? Nah, I think I gotta go the other way. But yeah, I'll test it out because I love all the Pokemon Leak music. My favorite is Pokemon X now, but my absolute favorite... Oh, actually, my absolute Elite Four favorite was Pokemon White. And then Pokemon X, I loved a lot. It was very fun. It was long to reach the fun part, to where you would beat the Elite Four member before you get to that fun part. So if they made that short, that little intro of the music, I think more people would have liked it. But some people don't like the beat. I like the beat. I like house music. So I love it. So I want to hear the remix version, so if I can, I'll do it. But, I gotta eat. But I could just finish this little section here. Yep, I am a sucker for music. I love music. Love Dark Souls music, love Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh music, Zelda music. I love all of them. Teehee. We finally meet again. Oh, it's the fucking 5 opponents that I fought at the same time. We finally meet again. It's been 3. How long has it been? Nincompoop, it doesn't matter. Brace yourself. We won't let you call us more quintuplets. Mere quintuplets. I need to lean forward. Look at them posing, ready to battle me. One earthquake and they're dead. Yep, Mighty Anna Horde. Earthquake! Legendary Pokemon, black and white. That too, yeah. I love them. I also heard a sneak peek spoiler of the Lance Dragon Champion music in Pokemon White 2 Remix. My god, it's so good! Because apparently when you do the Pokemon World Tournament or something in Black and White 2, you hear the remix of all the music from the other Pokemon games, gym leaders and stuff. The Lance theme. My god, it's good! The Gary theme from Pokemon Black and White is also very damn good in the original. Oh god, the puppies are gonna slap my dinosaur. Oh dear. Whatever will I do? My dinosaur is just like, ah, this is a treat. Yep, tempo changes. Are you done yet? Is it my turn? Can I attack? I'm hungry. There we go. Just notice they're all level 25. Oh my god, look at that! They collapsed! It was like dominoes! I gotta watch this again! It was a fucking domino effect of Mighty Annas! Ooh! I learned my attack! I'm happy! Ooh, 57. 58. We have now caught up. Heavy Slam! I gotta look at this attack, excuse me. I know I did! But now I gotta look at it. Heavy Slam. Ha ha ha! I knew we would lose. I wanted to win in style like the Hoenn Rangers. The who? It's odd. That strategy. Intimidate 5 times in a row. Should be invincible. Did you cheat? Rumble rumble. Nincompoop! Stop whining! That is on the 2nd floor. It's pathetic, but we can't stop him. Please, please stop him. Why are you working for him and then telling us to stop him? What is wrong with you people? It was amazing. Mighty Anna's just collapsing. I'm keeping Aggron out. Let me see, is Heavy Slam an Earth ability? Or is it, Rock? Is it Rock type? Oh, it's a Steel type! Oh. The user slams into the target with its heavy body. It does have a heavy body. The more the user outweighs the target, the greater the move's power. Well, I have a giant dinosaur. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hurt a lot. Oh! Wait, was that a link? I think I have the thing disabling links because people were coming into the chat posting like, do you want to buy followers? Click here. And I was like, fuck that shit. I might have to change it. Or you can join the Discord and post it in there. Yeah, I was getting, it stopped now, but just in case. In the beginning, I used to get a bunch of bots just spamming, wanna buy followers? Here you go. So I freaking did that. Neat. Okay, I gotta see this ability. I might as well finish this section and then go eat, right? Let's just finish this and then we're done. For real, we're done. Your timing is impeccable as always, Moo. I know, I'm good at timings. Team Aqua. What do you intend to do with that device? You do realize that this is the last hope we have of saving this planet, right? What was that? What? Last hope? Haha. I ain't laughing one bit, punk. My bro whom I loved so much. He has betrayed me. He has gone to the good side. He broke my heart. Are you trying to tell me that everything we've done up till now, The ties that bind us. All of it was a mistake. My bro has changed since he got mixed up with you. I think you mean since he got defeated, and yeah. How convenient it must be for you to put all the blame on another. Shut it. I'm just hurt, okay? You know what? That rock is full of crazy amounts of energy. It's even more awesome than the ultimate weapon that ended the war 3,000 years ago, right? What? If I use this keystone I found in Meteor Falls, I can force the energy inside the rocket to explode. Kaboom! It'd be like mega evolution for the rocket. Who needs a meteoroid? I'm gonna bring an end to all things with my own power. So his brother broke his heart. I mean, brother from another mother broke his heart, and now he's mad and butthurt and wants to destroy the planet. With him in it. Neat. That sounds like regular villain stuff from movies. Yeah, I take it. I'll buy it. The one who will complete Project Azoth and take the world back to its beginnings. Yeah, pretty much. Take the world back to its beginnings is me! Moo. This fool, this incredible fool, really intends to do it. If we don't stop this now, our whole world will be embroiled in the destruction. You're ready to battle, aren't you? I thought you'd never ask. Wonderful. Hoo-ha! I'm gonna smash you up. I have beaten you like 5 times! You still think you can beat me? Cute! I will beat your cute, adorable, plushy Sharpedo. Again. It hurts me so, but I gotta do it. I love the villains in this game. Yeah, pretty much. Skarmory, let's go! Double Steel Team. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's use Heavy Slam. Let's take a look at it. I'm gonna slam your Sharpedo. I hope it doesn't miss. I think it has 100% success rate. Oh, Mega Evolution! Oh my god, it's a cute Torpedo Shark! Wait, it looks less cute than the original Sharpedo. Mewtwo. I have the Mewtwo thingy too for Mega Evolution. That doesn't look like how I pictured a move called Heavy Slam would look like. I imagine something like a Body Slam, but like, you know, Body Slam wise. That looks like a fucking special attack. I mean, it did good damage though. Again. I'll take it. He's not using Surf, which is amazing. He's just nibbling at Skarmory. Let me look at this again. Okay, it's not that bad, but I expected more. Like Hammer Arm. Hammer Arm, something like Hammer Arm. You know, like it's a very strong attack. Aw, cute Armaldo. I want a plushie of Armaldo too. Something like Hammer Arm, you know? Okay. I'm gonna hit everybody with this. Don't die. Hammer Arm does 120 damage. And recoil. And looks like a Hammer Arm. You know what I mean? Like, Heavy Slam should look like an upgrade of Body Slam. Or something like that. True. It does look like I'm turning into a cannonball. But why not call it Cannonball then? It fits a cannonball! It doesn't fit Heavy Slam! It's good though. I like it. What's coming out? I don't know anymore. I'll use Ludicolo. Go party, Ludicolo. You know what to do. Whee! He's just so happy to be here. Look at Ludicolo. He's just like, yay! I'm gonna kick your ass. The heavier the foe, the greater the damage. Let's do it. Why not? Oh wait, that's not super effective. Oops. I'm using Grass type against the poison. Oh god. Yeah, exactly! Like something like that. Yeah, it's called Heavy Slam. Like, a lot of moves are fitting. Clay Doll, I am so sorry. I'm gonna hit you with this. Hydro Pump can miss. Neat. Oh hey! Reflect. Just use Psychic, damn it! Goddamn. You had one job, Steven. Psychic! Alright, it's fine. I'm having too much fun with this. I need to finish this battle. I'm having so much fun. I'm fucking stalling the fight, and I need to go eat. And he needs to sleep. Or she, I'm not assuming genders here. Yay, 57. I knew I wouldn't win, but hey now. You knew you were gonna lose. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Dang it. Am I not good enough, bro? No, you're not. That's why he ditched you. I'm sorry to be mean. Moo, now is our chance. Take the dimensional shifter and... It's Whismer! Mummer! Holy shit! He fucking just... Holy crap, that's hilarious! You go, girl! That Pokemon. Doesn't it belong to... Nice one, Aster! That's hilarious! Fucking just snatched it from him. You're the... The Draconite? Yup. Or you could just call me Zinnia. This song is so good. Aster. Murr. Thank you, dear. Why am I doing this sound effect? I said I wasn't gonna do it. Now then. That is an impressive machine. Snap your fingers, the asteroid vanishes. And we all live happily ever after? Indeed. It's like that former champ said. This thing is the best hope we have of saving this planet and everything on it. But you know, it could also be the worst tragedy imaginable for some other world and everything on it. What are you trying to say? I'm not talking to you. You don't get it. Ugh. Holy shit. But you, Moo. Hope for our world. Tragedy for another. You get it, don't you? I do. And you come through again. You never disappoint me. Even if I said I don't, she would say, yes, you do. And then I'd say, yes, I do. And then it goes back to what it says. Because Pokemon games, whenever they give you an option between yes and no, they will always take you back to yes. My people know it. From generation to generation, we pass along the lore about the distortions in the world born by the Mega Evolution mechanism. Yeah, pretty much. Frostlass is fun. It's my first time having Frostlass in my party, and I love it. Because I was like, I always pick other Pokemon. I was gonna go for Celio, but then I was like, you know what? I've never had a Frostlass before, and I want to cover a lot of important types for Elite Four advantage. Ghost Ice. Excuse me. I do have to rush this. I'm gonna start fucking sneezing. And about the existence, already went there, just like this one, and yet not the same. That's right, a Hoenn region that's almost exactly like this one we live in. Parallel universe. Thank you. Filled with Pokemon and people like us. A world where maybe the evolution of Pokemon took a slightly different path. Where Mega Evolution is unknown. A world where that war 3,000 years ago never happened. A world where the ultimate weapon was never built. And in that Hoenn of that world, what would happen if one day, out of the blue, a meteorite appeared? What would happen to the people of that world without the technology to destroy the meteorite or the power to warp it away? Looks like it's beyond the power of your imagination. Zinnia crushed the dimensional shifter in her hand. What kind of fool are you? You have no substantive proof, and yet you claim another world, one just like our own exists? Out of this fantasy, you have destroyed our only hope. What have you done? Dun dun dun. Farewell, brief hope. Do you even know? Now what are we to do? Calm down there, Professor. It'll be okay. We can protect this world. And the other. Who exactly is we? What are your intentions? Oh yeah, silly me. I forgot the other thing I came for. Snatch the keystone. That's the last keystone she needed. What? And that's the keystone got. Now I'll put it together with the keystone they've got in their base. We're gonna have to go to their headquarters next time. Looks like my next appointment is calling, so I'll excuse myself now. Later. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. That punk! How dare she try to take my bro Archie's keystone? Not cool, man. Not cool. Confound it all. So she must be making for Team Aqua's hideout next. Think, Steven. Think. What to do, what to do. Go after her! Simple enough, Steven. Come on, man. I'm leaving unless I gotta talk to them. Okay. He's gonna say the same thing too? Yep, they're all gonna say the same thing. Okay, bye! I'm gonna go to their hideout. Catch you later. I'll be back with Rayquaza. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. And we're gonna save. But I can at least surf to Lily Cove and then go to the Pokemon Center and then save, right? That way I'll have everything ready for whenever I continue this. Could be Monday, could be Sunday. Probably could be Sunday, depends. Maybe. Maybe Monday. I don't know. My schedule is very random right now. I'll have to make an announcement in the Discord. Because it's been very random the last couple of days too, where I cannot properly schedule aside from the Monday to Wednesday that I do. But Monday or noon streams, if they happen, while they can happen, are gonna be random. Do 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 do. Boink. There. Oh, wait. Next Pokemon in line. Everyone's 57, 59. God damn it, 59. XP share is epic. Okay. Who's gonna have fun? I had fun with Aggron all stream long. Ludicolo is closest. But I am going against Team Aqua. Yeah, Grass Knot. Ludicolo second, and then Gardevoir. There. I'm gonna take care of those. Now we're done. Another 20 minutes passed. Yeah, this is what happens when you know Pokemon. I'm technically just a little late, but my food is basically gonna be done in 5 minutes when I start making it, so I guess that's the excuse I'm sticking with. And the game is fun. And you know, fun company. Join a Discord then so I don't miss these. Yes, I recommend them. Sometimes it's quiet because we're busy. And some people are just, you know, they're just happy to be there, but they're quiet. But, you know, aside from that, it's basically there just to keep people updated outside of YouTube. So that way, if there's anything that comes up, I'll post it on there. So I don't have to make like a giant 10-minute, 20-minute video updating people about my channel. For the ones that are not there. Yeah. Well, that's good. Happy to have you on board. And your friend Vex too. Hope you guys had fun. I enjoyed myself more than I expected to. which was a lot, but yeah. Went a little extra 35 minutes. I'll take it. It was very fun. I like this side quest after beating the game that takes you to Rayquaza. I like it a lot. Now from that, I think maybe they won't make an emerald, but if they do, I'll be happy about it. But because they're giving an actual quest leading to Rayquaza, I'm like, you know what? I think that's their way of putting a little bit of emerald into it, by putting a little bit of quests going to Rayquaza and stuff like that. Maybe. Yeah, it was fun. I will. It's my favorite food. I am gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be great. Depending on how today goes. What time is it? Let me check something here. What time is it in Australia right now? Gonna minimize the chat. Where is it? 2:10 a.m. So basically, during the times that I stream at night, would be 6 hours and 21 minutes from now. So early morning for you, around 8:30 your time in the morning, or 9 is when my usual streams are. But it just depends because they're in the weekdays. So it is tricky. My schedule mostly is tricky for definitely European time zone. But I am glad that the schedule on Twitch changes the time zone to your time when you see my schedule on there. That way it helps. Because I have no idea. I can't keep track. So many time zones. Alright, that works. But yeah, and on the Discord I have this notification thing where if I put anything on YouTube or Twitch, it'll notify the Discord as well in case Twitch decides to not give notifications on time. Sometimes it does that. I'm like, no, why? But yeah, I'll take advantage whenever I can do morning streams or noon streams. I'll take advantage for now since I don't have a job yet. Because when I get a job, my streams are gonna always stick to 6:30 to 7 p.m. So until then, while I can, I'll enjoy it. But yeah, it was fun. I'm gonna go now. And you enjoy the rest of your night. And everybody watching this later on when I put it on YouTube's, enjoy! We're gonna continue this and probably finish Pokemon Alpha Sapphire in the next stream for sure, because I think we're getting very close to getting to Rayquaza and then catching him and then training. Yup, will do. Alrighty, bye bye.